to the growing fallout after the shooting of Alex Preddy by border agents in Minneapolis. The Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, reportedly met with President Trump last night amid scrutiny over Noem's criticism of Preddy after Saturday's shooting. Sources tell the New York Times Noem's job is not in jeopardy, but ABC News has just learned there will be a staffing shakeup in Minnesota as soon as today.
Protests in Minneapolis growing rowdy last night ahead of a change in leadership of immigration operations after the death of VA nurse Alex Preddy. A crowd gathering outside the hotel where protesters believe Border Patrol Commander Gregory Bovino is staying. Sources say Bovino is set to leave Minneapolis today as part of a leadership shuffle. He's been the face of the immigration crackdown in Minnesota, seen recently tossing this smoke grenade into an unruly crowd. Bovino, just hours after the shooting of Alex Preddy by federal agents Saturday, made this claim without evidence.
This looks like a situation where an individual wanted to do maximum damage and massacre law enforcement.
Those comments were widely criticized. Sources say Bovino will now resume his duties in California. Stepping in for Bovino will be border czar Tom Homan. President Trump says Homan will meet with Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey today. Frey, after speaking with Trump, said the president agreed that the present situation cannot continue. Some federal agents will begin leaving the area tomorrow, and I will continue pushing for the rest involved in this operation to go. Trump also speaking with Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. Trump saying it was a very good call, and we actually seem to be on a similar wavelength. Crime is way down, but both Governor Walz and I want to make it better. A new poll shows 58% of American adults believe the federal immigration crackdown has gone too far. Now more Republicans are speaking out against the Trump administration's statements.
Immediately when an incident like this happens, they come out guns blazing that we took out a violent terrorist. Hooray. Escalating the rhetoric doesn't help, and it actually loses credibility.
Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem made this accusation Saturday.
This looks like a situation where an individual arrived at this scene to inflict maximum damage on individuals and to kill law enforcement.
Deputy White House Chief of Staff Stephen Miller called Preddy an assassin. ABC's Mary Bruce pressing the White House yesterday.
Secretary Noem said Alex Preddy committed an act of domestic terrorism. Stephen Miller labeled Preddy a domestic terrorist. Does the president agree with them?
Look, as I've said, I have not heard the president characterize Mr. Preddy in that way. However, I have heard the president say he wants to let the facts in the investigation lead itself.
Even vocal Trump supporter Texas Governor Greg Abbott is responding to the uproar, blaming local Democrats for not calming tensions in Minnesota, but also saying the White House needs to recalibrate its immigration operations.
At least 29 Republicans in Congress are now demanding a full investigation into Alex Preddy's shooting. A legal battle between federal and local officials over evidence in this case is ongoing.